Hi everyone, I'm Callie. Welcome back into the channel. Today we're going to be playing another episode of Mass Effect 3. So last episode, I was very set out to ignore politics, death, heartache, drama, all of that stuff. And I decided to go off the beaten path and finish up some of Dr. Bryson's storyline with the Leviathan, finding Dr. Garneau, and going out to the mining facility that he was last seen at. We got there, and much like most of the DLCs in this game, which I am starting to pick up on, it was very creepy. There were people there that were clearly indoctrinated, staring at us and saying that we weren't welcome there and that we needed to leave. And we finally found Dr. Garneau, who was definitely not himself. And we found out that he has actually been dead for quite a bit of time, and the Leviathan has taken over Dr. Garneau's body. He ended up exploding a bomb near the artifact and completely annihilating it. After all of this creepiness, we decided to head back to the Citadel, back to Dr. Bryson's lab, because he has the same artifact sitting in his office at the Citadel. So we were headed back to Dr. Bryson's lab, and Joker is having trouble landing. Comes to find out that Cerberus has taken over the Citadel. They are murdering people in droves. The counselors are all trying to get to safety. We find out that Udina is 100% the man behind it. We get to have the most satisfying renegade reaction that I have seen. I couldn't really soak in how amazing shooting Udina was because I was still worried that he wasn't the right guy. I was nervous that it was going to be like a plot twist where Udina wasn't it and Bailey was coming up the elevator acting a little bit weird. I just chalked it up to it's just Bailey, but he was acting suspicious, and I obviously have trust issues because I thought that Bailey could have been the actual rat. But it comes to find out that Udina, he was 100% working with Cerberus. We got to sit in on a conversation with Samurai Guy and Tim. They talk about Udina and mention him, how he's expendable, how they just kind of used and abused him, and it's fine that he's dead now. So there is a lot going on, and it's kind of comical that I set out last episode trying to avoid drama, trying to avoid politics, trying to avoid heartache, and we literally got all of that coming back, just trying to go on a routine mission. And I can kind of hear Shepard's voice in my head back from Mass Effect 2 in the opener where they have the comic book. And it starts off with, it was just another routine mission.
Just another routine mission.
Oh, this is sad.
Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, paths you choose that turn the routine into anything but.
And I can just hear that in my ear as we're heading to the Citadel, just trying to get to Dr. Bryson's lab. And we get there and all hell breaks loose. We are at the Citadel currently. I'm sure there are lots of conversations to be had. Unfortunately, during our fight at the Citadel, Thane got stabbed by crazy samurai guy, and apparently it's pretty severe. So we talked to Bailey after. He said that Thane was taken to the hospital, but he has lost a lot of blood, and there is not much Drell blood on the Citadel in the hospital. So they tried to get a hold of his son, and his son is supposedly on the way, but we have to go see how he's doing. And I was gonna go to the hospital right away and just kind of like sprint there. That was my gut reaction that I really wanted to do. I just wanted to sprint to the hospital and make sure that Thane was okay. But after everything that we went through with Mordin, I couldn't handle another possible death, and I just needed to sign off there. So I kind of left you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger with Thane. But right away today, even though I'm dragging my heels and kind of like kicking and screaming on the way to the hospital, I really want to see if Thane is going to be okay. And I'm nervous and I'm scared, but I'm really hoping that we'll get there and his son will be there and everything will end up being fine, just like with Ashley. We had a huge scare with Ashley, and we obviously know that the hospital is capable of helping people that are in really bad shape. So I'm crossing my fingers, crossing my toes that Thane will be okay, but I am very, very nervous because Bailey made it seem like it was pretty bad. Also, I am posting this on New Year's Eve, so happy 2024 to you all. I know that I will probably be fast asleep well before midnight. I think it's been close to 10 years since I've stayed awake for a New Year's celebration. If you guys want to post one thing that you're really, really proud of that you accomplished in 2023 and one thing that you're striving for in 2024 in the comments, I would love to read through them. I will also add a few of mine in there too. But I think we're ready to get started today. I'm nervous about going to see Thane. We finished in Bailey's office, so that's where we're starting out, back at the Citadel. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so I want to see if there's anything else to say.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
Poor Bailey. All right, and we've already asked about all of this. Loved ones, he talked about wanting to say a few more words to his ex-wife. Yeah.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
All right. So let's go out, and I want to see if I can afford some upgrades for our Black Widow. It's so funny that his name's still there. Donald. Is that his first name? Never noticed that before. All right, so let's see if we can afford some Black Widow upgrades. Is there a third? Oh, okay. Let's check this one first. The terminal. Asari Huntress weapon permit. Huntress Ain Tagoni is a patient at Huerta Memorial Hospital. Tagoni. She is currently on stress leave due to a mission on the human colony of Tiptree, where she was forced to kill a human civilian to prevent both of them from being discovered by Reaper forces. Tagoni has repeatedly requested a permit to carry weapons on the Citadel. The request has been denied because of Tagoni's paranoia and the possibility of self-inflicted harm. Spectre Authority can override these security measures and grant Tagoni the right to a firearm. Is this the... Yeah, that's the one that has been sitting in the chairs. We've been overhearing her conversation of the farm girl and all of that stuff. I feel like since I'm really bad with names, I'm like trying to draw conclusions with the last name, but I think I'm thinking of Liara to Sony, but it's Tagoni. And I'm just getting like wildly confused. I keep thinking I know this last name, but I don't think I do. I also really don't think that we should give this lady a gun. From what we've listened to from her so far, she's paranoid. We overheard a nurse talking in the hallway about how it's really hard to care for this patient because she's really worried about her and she screams every time that she sees her. So she's obviously having some very strong PTSD and a bunch of other just depression, probably anxiety, all of that stuff. So I don't think that I should give her a firearm. I don't believe that it's safe for her to have one right now. She could end up hurting herself or somebody else. So I'm just going to close this out and act like we didn't see it. I feel bad for her, but I really don't think that we should be giving someone that isn't of sound mind and is possibly going through some pretty strong PTSD a weapon. That just sounds like it could be grounds for a suicide or possibly a shooting of some sort. So I'm going to deny that one. I don't feel safe about that one. Wraith, Paladin. It looks like we can't upgrade it yet, which kind of stinks. I guess if there was an upgrade for the Black Widow, it would be here. Because this is where we originally got it from. Ooh, power recharge speed plus 10%. I am going to get this extended barrel though, because we do actually use that. I'm pretty sure I used the barrel. I actually can't remember. I'm gonna go take a look at the weapons bench real quick and see which ones I'm using and write them down so that I know which ones we need to be upgrading. I think I've been kind of like wasting some money sometimes on these upgrades, so let me just take a look. Oh yeah, we used the headshot modification. The high velocity barrel. Ignore 35% of armored defense. Increase weapon weight by 50. Increase shot penetration. Yeah, this is actually really good. We also use the concentration mod, which I think we can upgrade. Sniper rifle concentration mod. All right, what do we got on here? We have the pistol barrel and ultralight. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy that concentration mod. I know that someone uses this. I think it's possibly Liara. Power magnifier. I think I put that on a couple people's guns, but I think I ended up taking it off because there was a better mod. So that's all we can afford / get right now, unfortunately. I wonder if we'll get Black Widow mod or upgrades eventually, because I didn't see it there now. And everyone's been telling me to upgrade my gun, and I want to, but I don't see it on the Spectre terminal.
Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment. I've got our best teams working in shifts on it, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just going to take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
Okay, so that just kicked off another journal mission. We need to find some ciphers, I think, for the Citadel. Yeah, Cerberus ciphers. So what's actually on here? We have an N7 Cerberus fighter base. That was from after Tuchanka. We picked that one up, so we should probably go do that eventually. We have Cerberus automated turret schematics. This Arya Tilok, which I think is a DLC. I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure this is a DLC. I think someone mentioned that it was okay to do it now. It's not really gonna ruin anything. So we could go do that one eventually. I know we have this Book of Plenix, Return to the Presidium Commons. Okay, so we did pick that one up. And I think we have the stabilizers, no? Find them and bring them. Pretty sure we have the heat unit stabilizers too. All right, so Commander Bailey is the only one here. Thane in the inpatient wing. Purgatory, Joker and Cortez are at the lower bar. I'm actually excited to see what they're doing there. Let's see, who else is here? An angry accountant at the bank. Okay. CSEC officer, Officer Knowles. Okay, and Liara is at the place. The market. James is down in the bay. Okay, so he's moved out of Purgatory and he's now in the bay. So we do have a lot of people to talk to.
My wife was just sent back to active duty and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes. How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
It's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
That's really sad. Also, look how many people are in line now. There's 3 lines going. Oh, she's yelling at this guy. She was like pointing fingers. Oh my goodness. He doesn't look phased. Yeah, the lines are growing. What is this technically? Just like an embassy center? Find out about your family. Find out. Jeez. There's a lot more people in here.
Damn it. How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand? Divert to... Crap, do we have any AI-enabled fragments of Sovereign? Any Reaper code I could analyze? No? Well, then they'll keep outmaneuvering our fleet, and Asari worlds will keep burning.
Okay. So that picked off another... Oops, sorry. Another mission. Reaper code fragments. Okay. Look at all these people over here. What are they doing? They all look angry. I wonder what they're waiting for. What does that say? Human embassy? All right, let's go ahead and run to the memorial hospital. I am very nervous about going there.
Spectre status recognized.
But I hope
select a destination.
I hope that Thane's gonna be okay.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial
I'm
Hospital.
seeing it here too. We're low on metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers. If we could get the rings of Elune from the Salian Nebula, we could declare a cultural crisis. People would have to listen. No, they're not just symbolic. The Asari revere Elune. She wore these rings after learning medicine from a Thane herself. She was like a Dalatress for your people. If we displayed her rings, we'd get more Asari support in the hospitals.
Okay, so we need to find those rings. Are these people dead? He looks very dead. But he's, I don't know. This is so sad. There was so much casualties because of the Cerberus invasion. These poor people. There was so much death. There was bodies everywhere. It was awful. That lady's not here anymore. It's actually kind of immersive that she's literally running from patient to patient. Wow. Someone's like crying, screaming over there. Okay, let's definitely purchase this metagel capacity upgrade. Oh man, this is awful. Oh, this is terrible. Everyone's on the floor. It's just... there's people everywhere.
There's got to be something. I don't know what Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
Without a new treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think of anything beyond what we've already tried.
I know, but I can't think of anything else. Can you?
All right, so that's another one that we've picked up. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4 now that we need to go out and find. Lots of scanning. Makes sense though. They need all of the resources here right now. I don't see him in Ashley's room. Yeah, so he's not in here. Go across the hall.
I understand Paladin is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't identify the toxin. We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts... Of course, I understand. Even a general is just one man. Good luck.
Okay, so that's another one that just kicked off. So now we have 5. Goodness.
Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the administration center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when...
This is crazy. As someone that's previously worked in the hospital setting for a long time, I have to side with the Solarian on this one. Could you imagine what would happen if during COVID they just treated some people, even though they had like ventilators, even though they had things on hand, they just treated the ones that they deemed well enough to treat, or I guess she's saying social status, so I'm guessing rich enough to treat. We're talking like cyberpunk way of thinking. That is insane. And I also understand the human standpoint. Yes, we are going to run out of supplies. Yes, it's going to be messy, and hopefully we can get more in with time. But right now, how are you able to turn away somebody and be like, no, sorry, we can't help you, knowing that you have supplies in the back closet still? That's just, it's wild to think that way. I couldn't imagine ever doing that. So I have to side with the Solarian. How could you turn somebody away and look them in the face and be like, sorry, you're not worth being treated? Which is pretty much what she's saying. And I understand in desperate times call for desperate measures, all of that stuff. When you're in a hospital setting, and like the Solarian said, you swore an oath to cure people, and whoever walks through your doors, you try to save. This is not how you practice medicine. No matter how dire the times are, you treat the people that come in as they need treatment. And are we going to run out of supplies? Maybe. But who are you to say who can and can't be treated? That's crazy. I have to side with him.
I've seen this happen.
We're fighting right now to protect the people you're talking about.
Yeah.
If you let these people die,
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes, and I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we asked them for donations to get more supplies for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
Okay, good. So they came to like an understanding. And yeah, the more fortunate people, if they can chip in. But you can't just turn people away.
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see.
What kind of different name?
The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel syndrome. At its worst, Keprel syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
What do you mean was? It was bound to happen? Yeah, can I do something? Anything.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Kolyat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
This is awful.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Kolyat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
I feel like I'm still in denial, but it seems very much like we're saying goodbye right now. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. So his Keprel syndrome actually made it worse because he wasn't able to get oxygen to his blood, and no matter how much blood Kolyat gives him, he's not able to get that oxygen level back up. This is so sad. I'm happy that Kolyat's able to be here in his last moments if this is really happening right now. Yeah, your father's a hero.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander.
I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drow managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must...
Praying.
Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one, and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Kolyad, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
This is awful.
Brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me?
I think it's so sweet that Kolyat took time to learn the prayer, and he's obviously been praying. I remember having the conversation with Thane about how the old ways have kind of gone away, and he is one of the few that still... I'm trying to like not cry because we have a whole episode to do, and I think it's really sweet that he took time though to go and learn the prayers and pray and learn the old ways, because I just remember him talking about how he's sad that they've kind of taken over the Hanar ways, and there's not really many original Drell spiritual people anymore. But yes, I will definitely join you.
Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me.
Oh. Oh.
Kolyat. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Oh my God.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Conrad stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel. Reaper forces continue their assault on
His last wish was for you?
Nimbus cluster and the Salian Nebula. Deployed units to defend the refugees during
It's really powerful. The praying, and he made a prayer just for us in the end, and I'm trying to remember how it went after something about companionship and then Shepard saying that he won't be. I'm trying to suck in ugly crying because I know that you guys have seen enough of that with Morden's death. But that was really emotional. It was really beautiful. I feel like we're losing so many squad mates. And I know that we've only lost 2 so far, aside from Kaidan in Mass Effect 1, and the miscellaneous crew staff that we've also lost too. But I feel like everything's happening so fast now, and I'm scared that we're gonna keep this up now. I know that what happened to Thane was just... It was just so unfortunate, and he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and that stupid guy with the samurai. I think that right now I'm obviously like sad. I'm very sad, and that was a beautiful, touching moment, but I think I'm more angry than anything. I'm angry at Cerberus starting this in the middle of a Reaper invasion. I'm angry at that samurai guy just swooping in and just causing so much mayhem in his wake. I'm angry at the hospital staff because it seems like they don't want to save people's lives. They just want to reserve their supplies, and they're starting to get in that like end of days mindset where I'm pretty sure these hospital staff members are probably like stuffing Metagel into their pockets to go home with and using it sparingly on people because they have to or because they think that they should. I'm just angry. It's not fair. All these poor people. Is this guy dead? Was that the guy that had his leg that was supposed to be cut off? Why is he dead? Oh wait, he just blinked. Did he blink? I think he's blinking. Okay, he's blinking. He looks dead. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's not dead, but he looks very crazy. This is awful. I just want to leave this hospital. Okay. I think we should go to the Presidium Commons.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
We do have some stuff to turn in there, I think. Oh, look at all the destruction, all the bullet holes, the fires. Oh, this is terrible. All right, I think there was like an angry banker up here or something like that. Angry accountant.
Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions.
Hesperia period.
That? Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this, a classified project, it needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just think, if those statues had something that could help us, even today.
Statues. Okay. Another scanning thing.
It's my money, and I'm closing my account.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
So you're fleeing the Citadel? Running to Sanctuary? If you trust the Council, you'll stay here.
Why should I trust them? They couldn't stop Cerberus. What could they possibly do about the Reapers?
Nothing if you take your money and hide.
I can kind of see like both sides from here, but I always think about how much money war takes, and the bank teller has a point that they don't stand a chance if everybody pulls their money out and runs. Plus, where are they going to run to? It's not like there's a safe place right now. Everywhere is mayhem and chaos. It doesn't matter where you put your money, what bank you put it in. It's desperate times right now. So yeah, I agree with the bank teller on this one, although I can see both sides.
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war.
Yeah.
At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay, damn it. Leave the account open.
Yeah.
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
You're right. Guess all we can do is hope for the best.
Yeah, it's very true. It takes a lot of money to even be able to win a war. So I think if everyone pulled their money out and ran, it would be counterproductive for sure.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Very counterproductive.
Thank you. Come again.
Let me check this terminal over here.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Jellyfish. These delicate jellyfish were discovered in the waters of a Hanar colony. We can put jellyfish in the tank. That's so cool. What do these gauntlets do? Weapon damage? I might just check them out. They're only 5k. So I just want to see. Angry accountant.
I recovered the Book of Plenix.
Okay.
It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan, this is a priceless gift. Thank you. You may help my people remember themselves.
Aww. Help my people remember themselves. Okay. Well, the Book of Plenix is dropped off. I'm trying to remember what else we... Gosh, we picked up so much new stuff to go pick up. We've had heating unit stabilizers. I think we might have those on us. And we also have the turret schematics. So I've got to go find those people still. Pretty sure we have 2 turn-ins still.
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
Udina?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Wounded Batarian? What? A badly wounded Batarian may actually be a terrorist. Find him in the refugee camp and investigate. What? So he's down in like the dock area? Cargo hold C nurse. That's new. What in the world? Okay. We also got an update on the Spectre terminal. We'll definitely have to go check that out. For sure.
Another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time? Clear the area until you've done a full sweep. We need a way to find their tech and shut it off safely.
Okay, so that's for the schematic.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little present Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
Nice. Okay.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Nice. All right, let's go talk to Liara real quick if there is...
Scene contains large scorch marks. Looks like 3 fatalities. Entire area shot to hell. Precision shots. I heard the Geth use jamming towers to prevent auto-targeting. If we had tech like that, we might save some lives next time somebody attacks the Citadel.
Jeez. All right, so we're looking for that tech. I think that makes like 7 things we're looking for now.
Vids, bring me a warrant. You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
Why wouldn't you want to hand over important information about Cerberus? Is that what's happening right now? I feel like hang on, I need to re-listen to that. From cameras?
You want my security vids? Bring
Yeah.
me a warrant.
A warrant? What the heck? No.
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC.
You think I care about insider trading or electronic smuggling right now? I'm after the bastards who attacked the city. Nobody else. You got my word.
All right. Just... I hope it helps.
That's insane that he wasn't gonna give over information. I mean, I understand the whole like warrant thing. It kind of makes sense now that he says he has high profile customers and he doesn't want to get them in trouble. But right now, he's kind of like trying to figure something out that's very important. More important than your high-profile smuggling customers.
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades Nexus is off limits.
Another
I'm not
one?
an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone for Protheans.
Rosetta
Think of how
Stone?
much it could have helped us understand.
Do you guys remember when Rosetta Stone was like a huge big boom? Like everyone had to have Rosetta Stone. I remember my parents buying one for like Italian. I think they spent maybe like an hour on it and then they were just like, they didn't try it ever again. Was anyone ever successful with Rosetta Stone that actually learned to speak another language? There's so many different language learning tools out now. But Rosetta Stone was like the first like big technology one.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Okay. Melee damage?
For the best of
Nah.
the business, come to Casa.
Yeah, I don't want any of that
Casa
stuff.
Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Is this Liara?
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Acolyte. Okay. It says she's over. Oh, maybe it said Meridian Place. Oh yeah, I think I see her over here. I'm gonna go check these terminals real quick.
Rules be damned. People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take them to court.
Do you think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wards and sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with the worried merchant on this one. He has a point where you can't just give everyone a gun, especially during really, really hard times right now, because people would get scared and also trigger happy. And sure, there's a lot going on right now. Sure, people have a right to defend themselves, but I couldn't imagine what it would be like if you gave everybody on the Citadel a gun right now. That would just be wildly, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't find the word right now, but you guys know what I'm heading for. Irresponsible. That's the one. Yeah, it would be wildly irresponsible. So I'm going to have to go with the worried merchant.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
Yeah.
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
Yeah.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
Okay.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Yeah, I just feel like giving a bunch of guns out to random people is not the way to do it. I just don't think that's something that should be done.
Local government restrictions when purchasing protective equipment.
Assault rifle, ultralight materials.
Our customer service specialist.
No, that's okay.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
All Citratine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance. See our extranet site for details.
Okay.
Cipertine Armory.
Now let's go see Liara. See what she's doing over here.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you. I missed this place. It's good to be off ship for a while.
Literally the same dialogue is over there, but now she's at this balcony. I thought her like leaning over the balcony would give me some sort of new dialogue. I think I'm just sad because I did decide to start the romantic relationship back up with Liara, and I feel like besides that one scene, it hasn't really been like we're together. We're just kind of like really good friends, and I don't know. I just wish that there was a little bit more romance, but maybe we'll get to that. I mean, we did just kind of finish Act 1 with the Genophage, so we have time to get into more romance, and I feel like even in like 1 and 2, the romance didn't really start till towards the end, so.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Officer Knowles.
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Okay. So she wants us to go back to the Spectre terminal. Nothing going.
We have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that Purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
I kind of understand where the angry CSEC officer is coming from, but if we went her route of letting all of the small misdemeanors go, people would catch on to that. And they would get crazy, and it would turn into worse crimes for sure. Because they're like, oh, we get to be free now. You know, I get to go punch somebody in the face and not be escorted away, or I get to go steal from the bar and nobody will bat an eye. Like, that just sounds awful. That is like riot territory. So I feel like I have to go with the patient. Is that what that says? Patient CSEC officer? Because I understand blowing off steam and all of that stuff, but you can blow off steam without like causing harm to other people or doing misdemeanors and all of that stuff. I do think that after everything that happened here at the Citadel, there has to be some sort of normalcy where people are still going to arrest you if you know, sell hardcore drugs or if you murder somebody or something like that. I'm not really sure what she means by small misdemeanors, but small misdemeanors, if they don't bat an eye at them right now, they're going to turn into bigger misdemeanors. So
everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control.
Yeah.
They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day.
Yeah.
We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
I feel like that's literally what I said.
This feels so damn petty right now.
Petty? It's not petty. They need normalcy. They need people to know that they're safe. If you ignore the misdemeanors, people aren't going to feel safe. And non-safe people mean what he said, street riots. And people that know that they can get away with stuff, street riots. And it's not a good thing. You have to make sure that you're taking care of the small misdemeanors still, having normalcy.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
Who are they talking about? Are they talking about... Udina's not in custody. Udina's dead. What are they talking about?
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
What? In position at CSEC. Was that man that's sitting on the couch over here? What are they doing? Captain Aaron Sommers. Yeah, that's the guy.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
He wants to kill him? He's former Alliance. He has been working for... Well, during the coup, he was working for Cerberus. He has information on Cerberus that he wants to give over so he can, I guess, get out of jail sooner. Walk away, go ahead. Let me do it legally. Yeah, because we're a Spectre. Why is murder justified? You're better than this. I don't think in this scenario murder is justifiable because not only could he give us really good information about Cerberus that I am willing to take, if we murder him, we don't get that information. And we need every little jump we can get on Cerberus right now, even if it means getting information and intel from someone that was on the inside for a better deal. It's just, it needs to happen right now. I know that he killed people here. And that's... Yeah, I feel like we could really use that intel. Sure, he doesn't deserve the plea bargain deal, but I feel like we just really need that intel.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
That's true, too.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do. But the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust. Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that was the best option. Because we could use the intel, obviously. I don't think that going in there and murdering him is... There's enough going on here right now. We don't need that on our plate as well. Enough people have died. If he wants the plea bargain, then he deserves to get it. We could definitely use that intel.
He should be shot. Gorex wanted for 6 bombings. 6. Killed both humans and Batarians.
He bombed his own people? Why?
He was part of a terror cell. Picked crowded places. Voya, Omega. Doesn't matter to these asshole fanatics who gets blown up.
We need to go down there and see what's going on with this guy, this Batarian. I think James is also down there. Let's see who we can talk to. So we already talked to Liara. Yeah, James is in E28. So down at the end. And this nurse, I guess, is with that Batarian that they're talking about. I want to see what's going on. Also, there's Arya and Joker back in Purgatory, so I think I might go to Purgatory first. I want to see what they're doing over there. Hi, kitty cat. We have a visit from our cute Pixel. Hi, Pixel. She's making biscuits on my lap right now. I'm gonna go see what they're doing over here in Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Another update?
Of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people.
We have a lot of stuff to find.
Overwhelming sadness. It was lost when the Kuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
Okay. Yep, so another thing we need to go pick up.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Wow, is that what that fancy gear that he's wearing is? He does look very fancy. All right, those guys are gone. That crazy lady's also gone. The one that was like asking for dancers and annoying the guy. Is this Jack?
Ugh, this sucks.
Why is Jack here?
What have you got there? Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
You look good. Yeah, she does.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah, maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks.
Aww.
My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard. Come on. What? The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Are we gonna go hang out with Jack? She didn't even show up on the map. I'm surprised she's here. This is really cool. We're hanging out.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Oh my gosh. We do look very awkward dancing. That was really cool.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah. I love that interaction with Jack. Who's this? Cortez.
Shepard, you made it. Come have a drink with me.
I figured he would be with Joker.
Happy? You had it right. Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And Purgatory serves the best drinks. Here.
Aw, to a new day, to our friendship. Cortez has been one of those like additional characters that I feel like I have a strong tie to, and it's just because we learned his backstory and he's opened up to us about really emotional things. And I think that's why I appreciate Cortez so much, because he does feel like a friend, an actual real life part of the crew. And even though he doesn't have like too much dialogue, there's still like a very strong connection with him. And he's the driver of our vehicle, and it's really cool during cutscenes to kind of see him interact, and afterwards we can ask him questions. It's very cool. So yes, to our friendship.
To you, Steve.
And to you, Shepard. A good friend when I needed one most. Thank you. For everything.
Yeah, that was neat.
I'll see you back on the Normandy.
All right, so let's find Joker, because I thought they were going to be together. Hey, Edie's here. Wait, does that mean Joker's around somewhere? Dance.
I'm curious. What material is your face made from? The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it.
That's so funny.
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
Okay, Edie. So where's Joker?
The problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred
Another
texts on the ways of
one?
the Huntress.
Our journal is probably stuffed right now. Oh my goodness. Look at all of this. Target jamming, Code of the Ancients, Library of Asha. This is insane. We have so much to scan for now.
the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
Okay. Is her butt out? Oh my goodness, lady. Okay. Her butt. What's the point of wearing it? Hey, look, it's Joker. What is he staring at? Is this Garrus?
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
That's the guy that we gave that flag to.
Look at this. All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
What about you and me? What is that? Is that hitting on him? I don't want to hit on him, but I want to know what this means.
You know, with all this interest in Edie, it's possible you've overlooked other options.
His eyes!
I never really considered it, Commander. No offense.
Joker has the best facial expressions. Oh my goodness. He was just like, what do you mean? That's not a no. Yeah, none taken. No offense taken at all. I don't want to hit on him anymore.
Forget it. So, you and Edie.
Well, yeah. What do you think?
I think it's good. Why can we only say sure and really? I'm all for it.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
True.
It's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
You deserve to be stupid. Like Shepard said, you have to live it up in the last moments of possible life. Like, it is what it is. You deserve to be stupid.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was really sweet. Oh my god, look at this lady just like dancing all up in her grill. Oh my gosh. So did he go up and be with Edie? I want to go see now. Let's go see if he went up there. Is anyone down here? No. She just put her butt right in front of that guy's face. And he is paying no attention. I guess he has a lot on his mind. Or maybe he's just not, that's not his style. Look, he's dancing up here. Oh, he's trying to...
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
I thought he meant broken pelvis because of something else.
Nice.
That's actually really cool. He's like dancing in front of Edie. She's kind of not really paying attention to him. All right, let's go see if there's anything new to say to Arya, and then we'll head out.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
Okay, so nothing new here.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
All right, so let's get out of here. I needed this. This was a good, like... I needed the laughs from Joker. Joker can always make me laugh. With his facial expressions and some of the stuff that he says, it's just so funny. But I am gonna head down to the docks now. I think we need to go figure out what's going on with this Batarian.
Spectre status recognized.
And I would like to go
Selected
talk
at
to
1
James too. And speaking of James, I still have to watch that
Now arriving at docking bay E24.
that anime about James.
Galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
Solik.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not crossing that dock.
Who is
Wait,
this?
aren't you Commander Shepard? Solik Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
Why not film somewhere else? I'll help you. I'm not interested. Yeah, why couldn't you film somewhere else? There's a lot going on everywhere.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
Yeah.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Okay.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
I'm a little bit nervous to go in here right now, seeing the rest of everything that's happening right now at the Citadel. It's just... Look, everyone's watching the news and like, oh man.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
It's so sad. All right, so let's go back over here.
I think we might need a different subject.
A different subject? Is he okay? These people need to stop sleeping with their eyes open because they're freaking me out.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
I guess this is a sacred place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of them, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Refugee teen. I hope her parents are like actually coming. Oh my gosh, look at all these people.
You mean the redhead? Kelly Chambers?
Yeah.
She's dead. What? Yeah. When Cerberus took the docks, they walked right up to her and asked, "Are you Kelly Chambers?" She said yes, and they put a bullet right between her eyes.
Whoa. I guess if Cerberus asks if you are such and such, the correct answer is no.
Kelly's dead?
Great shot, Commander.
Cerberus killed her? What the hell? I don't know how much more death I can take. This is a lot for one day. I feel like I'm not able to like release because I'm so angry still. I'm angry at Cerberus. I'm angry that all of this is happening.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers.
Now I know why everyone was asking me why I didn't ask Kelly to change her identity. I just thought it was like an unnecessary precaution, and I didn't think that it was necessary. And I even said when I was talking to Kelly that I wish that, like, I don't know. I'm so lost right now. I was talking about how I don't understand how Cerberus could have just let her go, because just like when we talked to Miranda and she was talking about how it was really hard for her to get away from Cerberus, and I know that Kelly is small potatoes compared to Miranda, but she still was a huge part of the intel in Cerberus and one of the main people that were helping me run things. She was pretty much our right-hand person when it came to the Normandy. I just thought that it was an unnecessary precaution. I have like goosebumps all over my body right now.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every Batarian with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
Planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret... Don't have the strength to...
Doesn't excuse terrorism. That was to stop the Reapers. Yeah, I mean, we were trying to help. It wasn't perfect, but we were trying to stop the Reapers.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Ha! Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
I was sorry. I made the right choice. I mean, when it comes down to it, I am sorry, especially now seeing that nobody has prepared. Nobody took our warning seriously until they actually got here. So were we actually saving time, saving lives, getting ready? Because we were in jail for most of that time during preparations, and people didn't believe us until Reapers literally came down on Earth. Nobody believed us. And sometimes I think about this, how we blew up that entire relay for a couple months, or I don't know, I can't remember how long it was that they said we were going to hold off the Reapers for, but all of those Batarians died. And I can't remember the number of how many Batarians it was. I can't remember how many, if it was like a full year or just months of keeping the Reapers at bay, but nobody listened to us. We were in jail that time, and I sometimes think it was a mistake that we did that, and I am sorry, because I wish that more people would have listened to us and our warnings, and instead we got locked up, and yeah, I was sorry.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony.
Yeah.
I've thought about the people who died, about how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry, if that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
Shut off his life support or call the nurse? I think I'm gonna shut off his life support. He's asking me to. If he is a terrorist, everyone's freaking out about him being here anyways. If he has a 50-50% chance of survival, what is the survival after that? Is it full health, or will he struggle forever? He wants to join his family. Maybe he became a terrorist because we were working for Cerberus at the time, and he thought that... I don't know what he thought. I'm gonna shut off his life support. I think he deserves some peace in his final moments. This is really sad. That's so much death today. There's so much death. Do we have to do anything else about this Batarian? Inspirational stories. So I have to take more pictures, I think, for this guy. Batarian Codes. That's just something else that I need to find, I think. Oh no, that's at the Spectre terminal. Okay, we do need to go up and do that too. Let's go see James over here.
Son of a bitch.
Is he playing poker right now? Oh, photo opportunity.
That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
What, them playing poker? How is that good footage?
Hey, Commander. James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Lola.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch? You're kind of making me nervous, Commander. I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you. You're kind of killing my mojo here, Hefe.
Hefe.
I was up a minute ago. You just came by at a bad time. You just gonna stand there and watch?
All right. James is funny. I can't believe he's playing poker right now. Is Garrus over here? I feel like Garrus is normally over here. I don't see him today, though. All right, so let's go back to the Spectre terminal after we talk to this photo opportunity person and see what we get out of that.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
All right.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
It's just so strange, like a poker table picture. I don't understand that one.
Spectre status recognized.
But okay.
Select a destination.
So let's go back to the embassies so we can check out the Spectre terminal and also try to get some more information from that
Now
one lady.
arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Huerta is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family.
these things are very complicated and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on right now. I'm very sorry. If you can't accept a fostering by proxy until her file is processed, there's nothing more I can do.
It's awful. I wonder if her daughter is the teen downstairs, but she did say, I don't know. I wonder though.
Spectre status recognized.
All right, let's see what's new on this terminal. Wow, there's a lot of new stuff. All right, medical supplies originally meant for occupied zones have been rerouted to the Citadel because the Reaper invasion has made delivery impossible. These supplies are currently in lockdown to the docks, but can be released to the Huerta Memorial Hospital under Spectre authority. We should definitely do that. They need medical supplies. And if they were meant for occupied zones, and their delivery is impossible, they're just going to sit there and expire. So we might as well use them here. It seems awful taking away from occupied places that are going through and definitely need those supplies, but they're just going to sit in the bay here and not be able to move anywhere. Things have gotten so bad. Authorized civilian militia. CSEC has fielded requests for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Many CSEC officers believe a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization will begin training volunteers using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. I think that this is something that's very important right now. A civilian militia to kind of learn how to defend against Cerberus or possibly Reapers. I think that that is always a good thing. First, Irune financial support. Financial support is for top-level embassy access only. According to financial estimates from First Irune Investment Trust, a division of Elkos Combine, the Citadel races cannot sustain the cost of war efforts for more than 1 year. Although military spending has simulated certain market sectors, shortages and rationing in other areas have depressed the financial system. Civilian discretionary spending has fallen except in entertainment areas like escapist vids and drinking. First, Irune is borrowing heavily to provide funds for key functions across the Citadel, but if the war does not end within the next year, galactic financial collapse is inevitable. All right, CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds, but do not have access to legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would enable CSEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. So we already kind of agreed to this when we talked to the person down at that one shop. He was trying to get the video surveillance to find out more about Cerberus, and we kind of already sided with him, so I feel like we should authorize this. Sometimes when there is war or really bad things that happen, like I remember COVID, we were actually under martial law. I think this kind of falls into martial law a little bit, where you just have to do what you have to do to figure out what Cerberus is doing or figure out whatever they're trying to see with these business feeds. And I mean, if they're not going to hand them over willingly, then I think that we should probably authorize this because it's important information. Whatever we can get off those tapes is important right now. Why would we let that surveillance just go because of other people's incriminating acts? I just feel like right now we should be focusing on figuring out more and more about Cerberus. So I'm going to go ahead and authorize this. Location for Batarian patient. Patient named Gorak is located in the makeshift clinic. He's suffering from severe injuries. Gorak is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. And we've already just went down there and seen him. So here's for the Batarian access codes that the lady wanted. With Spectre level access codes, it's possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top level diplomatic dispatches. The location of consoles access using suspect ciphers will be uploaded to the Spectre's Omni tool and highlighted for easy detection. So let's go ahead and enable that. Okay. Looks like we got some more assets. I'm excited to see what our level is after being here because we have gotten a lot of updates for our Citadel Defense Force. There's 3 right there that just popped through. Also, this has been flashing. I think it's just from the Phantom. I'm not going to read it because it's just another Cerberus troop. So yeah, I'm just going to skip through that one. Here, Batarian Codes. Consult the Spectre terminal and then locate access points on the Citadel. So I guess we have to locate the access points now. Yep, console in the hospital. Okay, that's probably where we're headed now. Yeah, no upgrades here. Okay. Dang. I was hoping maybe we would get an upgrade for the Widow. I don't know. When I saw, like, new Spectre terminal update, I got excited thinking it was an upgrade. But that's okay. All right, so let's go back down and go to that console in the Memorial Hospital so we can finish up this task here. There are so many new assignments for us to go scan for. It's crazy. I am kind of overwhelmed a little.
One moment, please.
Lots of going around and talking to people again. And
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
okay, so where's this console at? In the labs. Okay, it's over there.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital.
My God.
Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Yeah, let's go find some more. Oh my goodness. Conrad Verner. What is he doing down there? Okay, the next one is in the docking bay, in the passenger lounge area. So let's go to get that one first. We're gonna have to go see Conrad Verner before we leave. Oh man, was it this? I can't remember if we run into him in Mass Effect 3 yet. I remember Mass Effect 2, back on Ilium, I think we ran into him at the bar, and he had some...
Please consult an Avena terminal for assistance.
He had some crazy stuff going on, so I can't even imagine what he's up to now.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I compared him to the like evil guy in Incredibles 2. Fly home, buddy.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
Or was that the first one?
The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Owenby?
No, Private. We are not.
Okay. That was an interesting conversation.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian Codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian Codes and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Oh my goodness. I feel like it has to be like mainly Shepard's doing. That there is this big hate towards humans because we've annihilated so many of them, and I just feel like it has to be our fault. Oh, it's down by James and Conrad, so we can just go there after. I think she said this might be the last console, so let's go back down to the docks. All right, so he's back by Joker, or the console, sorry, is back by Joker.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you. Hi.
Your parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting them.
I feel like her parents aren't gonna come, which is really sad.
About time.
Okay, there's the console. It's all the way over here.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
What?
Commander Shepard, Captain Kahero Balak, Batarian External Forces.
I know who you are.
I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
Blame the Reapers. It's the Reapers. It's not...
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this Citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
You need me? Kill him? Join us? I don't know. He's been killing a lot of humans. Who's to say that if we have him join us that he wouldn't do the same? I hope that he doesn't do the same, but I don't think that I should kill him. But maybe if he does work alongside us, he can see the good that we're doing and get behind it, and he can put an end to this hate.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Yeah.
Vengeance. The Bahak system.
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that.
It's true.
I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Okay.
Shepard, are you all right? Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre authority.
It's definitely true.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
He's killed so many people, so many humans, so much hate. But at least we got the Batarian fleet out of that, so... Yeah, that's probably a pretty hefty one.
Nice.
To get. So I'm glad that I decided not to kill him, no matter how much I thought he deserved it. But yeah. Let me go talk to Conrad. Oh, look, he's right here.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Oh, no.
Oh, for the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Verner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
No.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I? I'm sorry if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that. I was really stressed out.
Did you poison the metagel? Can you help me now? I mean, if he's in with Cerberus, we could use him for intel. Conrad, he is always just making all of the wrong decisions. It's kind of comical how he gets involved in all of these things. Yeah, let's ask if he can help us now.
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad,
Oh my God.
I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction.
What?
Hang on. I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry. The war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over.
What a small world.
Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
We have Liara.
I don't have that.
Here, at least let me send you my dissertation. Maybe it'll help a little. Anyway, good luck fixing the metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
What a crazy...
Weren't you running a shelter for war orphans on Ilium?
Yeah, it was doing well until the Reapers attacked. Ended up spending most of what I had left getting the kids off-world. I'm sorry if that was...
No. You did the right thing.
Thanks.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. Listen, can I ask you something, though? Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
We'll defeat them or we'll die trying. There's no other option.
Yeah, okay. Listen, another question. Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
What?
You just asked me that, Conrad.
Sorry. I like to ask all the questions I can think of, and sometimes I forget which ones I've asked already. I should go.
Seems this place is hard-pressed for supplies. I think I saw some guys fighting over a thermal clip.
A what?
A thermal clip. They stop weapons from overheating. Sorry, just a joke.
Wait. Where do these thermal clips come from? I thought weapons cooled down.
They used to. After the Geth attack a few years back, we switched to thermal clips.
Well, that sounds like a major step backward.
It lets guns fire with more power, and soldiers can pop in a new clip instead of waiting for the gun to cool.
Fine, sure. You can still wait for your gun to cool down on its own, though, right?
No, the in-gun cooling tech was sacrificed to make room for the thermal clips.
Okay, that's just... You might as well be going back to limited ammunition.
It's not ammunition, Conrad.
My God.
I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'll be sure to let every military organization in the galaxy know that.
This guy.
Did you lose anyone back on Earth?
No. I mean, extranet friends and such, but I don't really have any family left.
What about your wife?
Yeah.
Conrad, do you even have a wife?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, no. But see...
Conrad, if you have some kind of weird shrine of me, I am gonna be very unhappy.
It's just a poster with a few candles.
Oh, no.
It's very tasteful.
He does. He definitely does.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
Yeah, because of you and your sticky fingers.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station?
Container somewhere. He said they were in, like, the medical area, so I'm guessing, like, down here. Oh, here's one. Okay. So that one might be back online now.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Make sure there's nothing here that I want to pick up.
Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony.
I think I want to pick this one up.
Your purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
I also feel like we're never going to leave the Citadel today. I think this episode is mainly going to just be like doing Citadel things. It's been so much to do here. So many new conversations, so many new schematics that we need to find.
I believe those are my credits.
James. Okay. See, is there any more? Refugee camp doctor. Okay. Yeah, he was the one that was complaining about it being tainted or something was wrong with the metagel.
I fixed the sabotage. The metagel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Okay. Who's that? Oh my God, is that Conrad? You see him waving over there?
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest.
The doctor?
Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad, you helped.
I was literally just talking about how I've seen way too much death today. And they're gonna go and do that. I don't know how much more death I can handle.
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in, if that's okay.
Okay.
I can't believe... I think that was pretty much our last mission to do here. I don't think that we have anything else that we can do right now because we have to go find a lot of stuff. I was gonna start the next part of the Leviathan, but I just don't think I want to start it in like a fresh episode. I wasn't expecting everything to go down to the Citadel today. We've lost 3 people. And 4 if you want to count that random Batarian that was a terrorist that I'm pretty sure was only a terrorist because of everything that we have done in our past. It's a heavy episode today, and I'm actually like very surprised that I've kept it together. I'm starting to lose it a little bit now. I think that the death with Conrad really took me off guard.
And there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug. I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware this is an unsecured channel. Yes, understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so another one that we need to find. I think that makes like 11 now. I might be overestimating, but I'm pretty sure we've gotten so many out here at the Citadel to go pick up. So we need to go find all of those. We'll probably do a lot of like I'll do a lot of off-screen scanning next time, and then we'll hop right into... Hey, it's Ashley.
Commander, we need to talk before you ship out. Things got pretty crazy.
Okay.
I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
You made a tough call. You don't trust me. I think she definitely proved that she trusts us. She took the gun away from us, and I'm not sure if like she was supposed to say something, but turning the gun away from us and pointing it at Udina kind of insinuates that she trusts us. I also want to know why she was helping him, but I kind of get it. I mean, nobody knew that Udina was working for Cerberus. We didn't know. But I'm gonna ask anyways because I'm curious.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
Yeah, you made a tough call.
You followed your instincts and kept a clear head.
Doesn't feel that clear-headed now.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
No, we don't. I also wanted to tell you, Hackett offered me a position on his team.
Hackett? On his team? So our team? Consider joining us. Take the offer. I need you with us. Having Ashley back on board would be a really good thing. We need as many hands on deck as we can get. And she seems like she does trust us now. Like I said, she turned the gun away from us, and yeah, she should definitely join us.
Would you consider riding this out aboard the Normandy?
You're serious?
We need the best, Williams.
Okay, Commander. I'm in.
Good. Grab your gear.
I'll do that.
And Williams.
Yeah?
Keep your gun pointed at the Reapers.
Will do, Commander.
So we have Ashley back.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Utina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Shield.
Kylane.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
It cut off. I don't know why it's doing that with my game. I am just like so prone to bugs. It's awful. But yeah, see the end there? Short story, be careful. Yeah, so he knows Kylane? How?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Dang.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Thanks for the intel. He'll die like all the rest of us. He'll die like all the rest of us. I can't wait to hopefully kill Lang. Because we need vengeance for Thane's death.
I don't care who he is. Next time we meet, he dies.
Yeah.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
The Solarians?
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Wow.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers.
Wow.
The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
Right?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
I won't fail. At least I won't try to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Something's definitely going on with the Geth and the Quarians. I feel like
Shepard,
that's why we haven't
do you
heard
have a moment?
From them.
A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So what just kicked off? The Perseus Veil. Quarian fleet offers both technical specialists and support ships to assist with the Crucible. Meet the Quarian admirals and obtain their help for the war effort. So that's not what she just said though, right? Yeah, it's the distress signal. Asari High Command has requested help dealing with the distress signal on an Asari colony. Go to the colony and investigate the situation. Interesting. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is just walk around the Normandy, and since we accidentally did priority Citadel, as I was just trying to avoid death and politics and drama, we got all the death, all the politics, and all the drama. So we need to go around and talk to everyone on the Normandy, because there's probably some new conversations to be had since we did complete a priority mission. We also got some codex stuff as well, too, that we'll look at right now.
The John, an unremarkable world located far from regularly traveled trade routes, Lessus is inhabited only by a small Asari colony. The main feature is a monastery that houses a large population of Asari with active or latent Ardot Yakshi genes, a disorder that causes the death of anyone who mates with the afflicted Asari. Although some of the colonists exiled themselves voluntarily, many were sent to Lessus by their families to protect society from their deadly potential. The monastery emphasizes individual sacrifice for the good of the community. Latent Ardot Yakshi, as well as active sufferers who show that they can control their condition, may be offered a chance to reintegrate into Asari society after spending sufficient time on Lessus. Active Ardot Yakshi whose psychological profiles show capacity for neither empathy nor re-education are confined to the monastery for life.
Wow, so that must be the monastery that Samara's other two kids are at. I wonder if we'll run into them. Most likely we probably will, which will be very interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to it now, even though it doesn't seem like a great situation. The Cerberus coup. Councilor Udina's attempt coup will no doubt be analyzed for generations to come, but a clear picture is beginning to emerge. Udina had contacted Cerberus to coordinate what was intended to be a bloodless takeover of the Citadel, in which he would force the other councilors to grant him emergency powers so that he could command the Citadel fleet. He would then direct the fleet to liberate his homeworld, Earth. So that's why he did it? A bloodless takeover so that he could command the fleet to go to Earth? The plan fell apart early when Executor Palin and the Solarian Councilor caught wind of it. Yeah, the sums of money. In defense of the plan, the elusive man dispatched his top 8 assassins, commanded by Kai Lang, to kill them. Udina had little choice but to support the assassins with an armed force sufficient to hold the Citadel. Captured confidants have indicated that Udina and Lang's alliance was relatively fragile. Udina may have planned to turn on Cerberus once the fleet was in his command, and Lang departed when he calculated that Udina would not succeed. Persistent rumors suggest that Udina might have been a high-functioning victim of Reaper indoctrination. High-functioning victim. His actions played right into the Reaper's plan. Even if the coup failed, it would damage Citadel governance. If it succeeded, his plan would be to retake Earth, would have been likely turned into a military blunder that Council forces could ill afford. However, there is no direct evidence of his indoctrination nor obvious opportunity. It is more likely that Udina acted out of desperation and in doing so cost humanity its counselor. I think it's the latter. I feel like he acted out of desperation. What do you guys think? Do you think he was indoctrinated? I mean, it would make sense for the Reapers, but it also is not very likely. I don't really see him being indoctrinated, high-functioning victim of Reaper indoctrination, just because of the conversations that we've had with Udina this entire time, all the way back from Mass Effect 1. He very much loves power. He talks about it all the time, how he wants to join, rise the ranks. He pretty much begged us to name him the counselor. Back in Mass Effect 2, when we picked Bailey over him, he's just always been a little bit of a snarky fellow. So I find it hard to believe that he's actually been indoctrinated. I think it's more he was just greedy. And his greed led him to a really, really poor decision. He ended up getting involved with Cerberus, and it all went downhill from there. But it's very interesting that it was because he honestly had good intentions, but the intentions were so sideways, and they wouldn't have ended up going well either way. Crazy. Okay, let's take a look at our war assets. We're at 4127. Look at that. We're way past our minimum now, We have a bunch of new ones. We have Volus Dreadnought Kunu, which I think was a scan. The Batarian Fleet, which we got by asking that guy to join us that was killing humans. They added 155, so I'm actually really glad now that I did not decide to kill that guy. No matter how much I wanted to, I'm glad with that decision because that's a hefty chunk. We also have Citadel Defense Forces and a ton of updates, which are only bringing this to 93, but I'm assuming because of all of the extra little tidbits, they maybe add 10 here or there. We'll probably get more for the Defense Force once we go around and scan for those things. There's so much to scan. It's kind of overwhelming. We have Synth Diamond Heat Sinks, which we got from a scan. The Asari Science Team, 2nd Fleet, and 6th Fleet. We also have the Crucible, Volus Fabrication Units, Engineering Team, Interferometric Array, Exogeny Scientists, and the Dark Energy Dissertation, which only gives us 1 point. Dr. Conrad Verner. He was a... What? This dictorial dissertation on xenotechnology is a lengthy but intriguing argument that dark energy causes a minute but empirically observable difference in the passage of time. Hotly debated when first published, the paper's theory is supported by recent data. The dissertation illuminates several instructions left by the Protheans on how to build the Crucible. I'm sad that it only gives 1 point. I feel like Conrad Verner's life was worth more than 1 point. That is kind of like a slap in his face. He's been such a funny, crazy, all over the place guy. And now that he sacrificed himself for us, I'm really starting to regret some of the things that I said about him. They were all funny and like, Conrad's Conrad, but I remember just being so creeped out by him in the very beginning and wondering why he was hitting on us and asking us for a drink. Back in Mass Effect 1, if he had a wife, and then it goes to find out that he didn't even have a wife, and he most definitely worships Shepard in that weird, like, shrine way. So, it's very... What a crazy character arc to just end that way. We have the Krogan clans because we did cure the genophage. And it looks like we have some Solarian support now too. We have always had Major Karahe, but now we have the SGG task force as well. And Turians are bringing in some new stuff. We have the 7th and the 6th Fleet on board now too. So we're getting up there. We have a lot of assets now. We're getting up there. It's exciting that things are starting to come together and we're getting stronger. The Crucible's at 50%.
Bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
It's actually very true. He did make a deal with the devil. He had good intentions, but...
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
But he made a deal with the devil. He got in bed with Cerberus, and bad things happen when you do that, as we've seen today with Kelly.
Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Yeah, it's a good idea, but can we trust them? Maybe they're just leaving because it could be like a plan of the Elusive Man. Yeah, can we trust them?
Unless they're indoctrinated and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Alright. So now we can find some ex-Cerberus scientists. I mean, if we can trust them, then sure, but I'm nervous about trusting them. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What is up with all of this? There's so much messages. I guess we did accidentally complete a priority mission last time. Game night from Samantha Trainer. Thanks for taking time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time in between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab some drinks in the cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. It was written like she wasn't talking to us. It was very strange. I got confused for a second there. But she's asking for games and night of fun. Okay. Diana Allers, Citadel interview, your cabin? The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Odina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or you don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Everyone wants to go to our cabin. Hey, look, it's a message from Jack. Okay, we already saw her at the bar, but I'll read this anyways. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotations. They don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing stuff up in the field. Jack. And we ran into her and we got to dance with her. It was actually a very wholesome moment. Probably the first one we've had in a while. Another news article. This one's on Cerberus. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as an attempt to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu has a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Praja as a child. Witnesses said that he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle enough time to fly clear. I wonder if he was in Jack's camp. Durlash Mole from Adrian Victus. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus shouldn't have located that ship with inside information, and the only other person inside that knew the cruiser's location was a Volus ambassador, Din Korlak. We've heard of him before. I've heard ugly rumors about a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist that I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for political crisis. That would result. But the security of our fleet is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he indeed is a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on the last known location of the Spectre office to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Okay. I wonder if we have to go back to the console for that. From James. Just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Just nothing critical. I just want to chat. Okay. We're going to go down and we're going to talk to everybody on board the Normandy and probably wrap it up there. I wanted to go and do this N7 mission so that we got a little bit of combat in today, but I just don't think that we're gonna have time. It'll be another one of those lore, dialogue, character heavy videos, so I apologize, but we'll get all the action in next time as we start the DLC for Leviathan. Kai Lang's dossier from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, as promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. Date of System Alliance military enlistment, November 14th, 2172. 16. Credentials faked. So maybe he was younger than that? Terminus Systems, Patrol and Reconnaissance. Exodus Cluster, Patrol and Reconnaissance reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Rate of Atayon recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. Kite's Nest, tactical reconnaissance accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combative Academy. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after a charge of first-degree murder. So he worked... Wow. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modification appears to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. Citadel shore leave priority. Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave, and that's in order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing, Admiral Anderson has an apartment at the wards. Head over when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. He wants all of us to go on shore leave? Okay. Maybe later. We're a little bit busy right now. We have a lot on our plate. I think we got a new codex, too.
Jelix, the second planet in the Arise system, is a marginally habitable world of mountains and ice. The planet was turned into a human penal colony upon its discovery in 2161.
A what now?
But its prison shut in 2179 after racking up the worst safety records in the Systems Alliance. Lawsuits are still in the courts. Shortly after the closure of the prisons, a handful of intergalactic corporations moved in to set up mines, supply depots, and other facilities on the planet.
Okay. I think that's where we're going to find those scientists, potentially. I think that's why that kicked off. Volus Ambassador. Array. Yeah, I don't know, possibly. I think that came in when we were talking about the scientists, though. All right, so I'm gonna go around and talk to everybody. What we need to do for retrofits. The crew has earned shore leave. Bring Normandy to the Citadel and visit Admiral Anderson's apartment. So I think that kicks off the shore leave, is Admiral Anderson's apartment.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil.
You've always been evil.
The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Forget about Ash. Be nice. Yeah, we can't be too hard on her. She didn't know what was going on, and she's definitely had a history of mistrust with us, even after all of the extensive conversations that we've had. It's just, it is who she is.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
He makes some good points, but...
Commander?
It is what it is.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
What is the purpose of synthetic life? The job it was designed for? Whatever it wants to be? I mean, she's proven to us that it's whatever it wants to be.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Don't think like a Reaper. There's more to organics. There's definitely more to organics. That's why I kind of like looked away and was like, because I don't agree with her statement. She just doesn't see it though. It's not her fault. That's just what it looks like on paper. But yeah, there is way more to organics than just making babies and producing more for your generation.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Just turn yourself good. Okay, defense matrix unlocked. Available in the med bay. What the heck is that? What is a defense matrix? That was a really interesting conversation. I like having discussions with Edie about synthetic versus organics.
Commander, Dr. Chak was sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
I wonder if it has anything to do with what we just got. Let's go ahead and talk to her first then. There's Thane's name. Kelly's
Shepard.
probably up there too.
Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Put down a friend? Are we talking about Ashley? No.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
I wonder if they did put Kelly's name on here because she was technically not Alliance. I don't see it on here. I feel like her name deserves to be up here. She did so much for our team and for this crew and for this ship. Even though it's flying different colors now, doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve to be on that wall.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I feel like it's a good idea, yeah.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Okay, makes sense.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Ooh, nice. That would actually be a huge help. All right, so another thing to do back at the Citadel as well. Reassign powers, bonus. Is this what it was? Just like our bonuses? Nice. So which one do I want to try? I think I might do Slam. I like using it when I'm with Javik. Oh, I can purchase more than one? All right, so let me get Defense Matrix 2. Oh, never mind. I can only purchase one at a time. Okay, that stinks. I just wasted a bunch of credits for no reason. It should have told me that I was replacing it with the other one. Where's my warning?
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Smart move.
It's good to see you.
Audio recording from Councillor Gugier's Senate office. Secretary Phillips, the emergency fund's gone. We don't have the credits to hire ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Councillor, what about the military? Phillips, they left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes. Is this a passkey and an inventory? Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the city senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm forgoing re-election. Now get us those ships. That seems pretty noble. Okay, we also got Volus Intelligence Archive, so we could get a health bonus or a power damage bonus. Oh, man. I think I'm going to do power damage. I'm pretty sure we have a health bonus already. Oh, no, we have all the power damage bonuses. That's okay. Hopefully that was the right choice.
Please, enjoy your day.
All right. So it looks like Ashley is in the starboard observation. So let's go see if we can talk to her now that she's back on board. I know that I've had my qualms with Ashley, but it is good to have her back on board.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
All right. So she's probably going to stay in here. This is the best area, honestly. Samara used to stay here, and I loved going to talk to Samara because I felt like this room fit her. She would always meditate here on the floor, and I feel like this has to be the most beautiful place to meditate. I'm also just now realizing that as we coast, the stars are actually moving too, as if we're moving very slowly. I mean, we're probably moving very fast, but I've never noticed that before. That's actually amazing. All right, so let's go see what's going on down in engineering. We'll just go through all the levels and go talk to everybody. I'm gonna go talk to the engineers first.
Shepard.
My board is green. My board is green.
Nothing to report, Commander.
All right, nothing here. Let's make sure nobody else is hiding out. So Diana's over there, and then Javik's over here. I know that Diana wanted to talk to us in our cabin.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Dang. Everyone's harping really hard on Ashley. And normally I would like join in on it. But I feel like Ashley and I have come to an understanding. The last time that I talked to her in the hospital, our last like full conversation before everything with Udina, I kind of came to my conclusions, and I have my own thoughts about Ashley, but now that I kind of realize what irks me about her, I am not irked anymore. I think I just needed to figure out why I was so on edge every time that I talked to her. But now that I've kind of like figured it out, what bothers me about her, I don't really pay attention to it anymore. I think that she just is who she is. And like everybody, all of the characters, everyone in real life, we're all flawed. Nobody's perfect. Not even Ashley.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus repelled by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space. Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
All right, so let's go up and do that. See if we can also play board games with Trainer. But first, I want to go down and talk to everyone in the shuttle bay, and then we'll go up and do that.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh? Is everything okay, Shepard? Good to see you, Commander.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just... Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
No, it's not just you. All right, so nothing from anyone down here. So let's go see who we can invite up. It's interesting that we have two different people. So it looks like it wants to do Trainer first. Unless there's another prompt. Yeah, so it looks like Trainer. Look, you can see our jellyfish in there. They're so cute. Oh, I love the jellyfish. Our tank's getting a little bit too full. Like, I think realistically, this tank is not big enough for all of these fish. There's a lot of like really big ones too. All right, so let's invite Trainer up.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way.
That's where she's been showering? The faucet?
In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
How about a shower? Not together, right? Liara's about to come in here and bust open the door. Yeah, would you like to take a shower?
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Well, just give me a moment to grab my things.
Why are we like checking her out? The Shepard was like looking her up and down. Oh, you can close the door.
Hot water and room to stretch. I could get lost in here.
Okay, this is interesting.
Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off. And the timing's perfect. I was hoping to look nice for somebody.
Hot date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
No, we can't cheat on Liara.
Well, good luck. Holler if you need anything.
Oh my god.
Oh. Will do. Thanks again, Shepard.
No problem. Take as long as you like.
Oh my god.
And don't think this saves you from our chess match. Just give me a minute to dry my hair.
That was insane.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Is that me?
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
What an interesting interaction. I wasn't expecting Trainer to hit on us. I knew that things could get spicy with Kelly. And I only flirted with her for a little bit, and then she said that she would feed our fish, and she was just fun, and I can't believe that Kelly's dead. But I definitely didn't expect for Trainer to come up and do that. Like, we have a door. You could open the door and you could close the door. You could open the door, you could close the door. And she just left the door wide open. She was like, how can I keep this door open? Let me put my shoes in front of it so that she can see me in the shower. It's just so crazy. Man, I wonder what would have happened. Liara definitely would have said something, right? I think that Liara would have gotten really upset. Not only that, but I would also not be able to live with that. Hey, that Citadel souvenir is actually rotating. That's the first time I've noticed that. All right, let's invite Allers up.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Hopefully it's not the same.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Infiltrators are everywhere. It's true. They tried but failed. Also true. We were able to take back the Citadel. It's a big achievement.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
You can't lose faith. Yeah, you can't lose faith.
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thesia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Feeding? Let's keep this professional. Yeah, I don't... What is up with women coming into my cabin and hitting on me today? What's going on?
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
My goodness, what a day. We've had two ladies come up in here and try to get crazy. Hey, we got a war asset update for that. That's nice. Invite James. Oh yeah, James wanted to come up too, didn't he? Oh my gosh. All right, let's invite James up. What the heck? Just bring them all up.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Is he gonna hit on us too? Probably.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
Yeah, I definitely thought about it.
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
What happened?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You still did the right thing. Soldiers are expendable? My God. No, you still did the right thing. Things don't always go how you want them to go. I mean, look at everything that we've done so far and how many people we've lost, and...
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation.
Yeah.
And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
I want to leave it up to him. I want him to make the decision.
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
All right. Carnage unlocked. So that unlocked another bonus ability. Interesting. All right, everyone, that's it for today. I really wanted to go out and get some Cerberus troops. I didn't expect everything on board the Normandy to be like this. There was so much to catch up on after that priority Citadel mission. I feel like we've been running around getting a lot of really good lore, character pieces, and we've picked up so many things that we need to scan for next time. So today was more of like a after the priority Citadel catch-up day, and it was honestly amazing. It was awful. It was dramatic. There was 3 deaths today, 4 if you want to count the Batarian terrorist, and I felt all of them. And I think that the only reason that I am able to hold in tears is just because I'm so angry. I'm so mad at Cerberus, and I can't even imagine why they're doing what they're doing right now, other than the fact that they're working with the Reapers, and they're just an extension of the Reapers now. And I could be wrong in that theory. We'll have to find out what we figure out whenever we start unraveling what Cerberus is actually up to. But I just feel like they have to be working with the Reapers, or at least in close contact, or trying to be. But I just don't really understand any other reasoning for them to be doing what they're doing right now. Tim made it very clear in the end of Mass Effect 3 that he is interested in the Reapers. He wants to control the Reapers and get their technology so that he can ultimately control all of humanity. And he's working really hard towards that goal now. We can tell in everything that he has done. He has murdered 3 of my people today. And I'm just angry. Like I'm just so mad that this is happening. And it just feels like we're fighting 2 wars right now. And it's like that one saying, like, up the creek without a paddle. And it just feels so much like that. I'm up the creek and we don't have a paddle and we keep losing people. And it's really, really hard to see everything unfold the way that it's unfolding right now. Next time, we will definitely go out and start with the N7 mission before I kick off everything for the Leviathan. So I promise next episode will be action-packed and ready to go and less chatty, more action-y. But this one was a really good character development and development in the story. It was a very good character and storyline development episode. But I am excited to come in next time because we'll have more action. We'll be able to go and get some retribution from Cerberus, just kill some troops. I also think that I am going to finally watch the anime for James. I think it's called Paragon Lost or something like that. But I want to rent it and do a review on it next time. So hopefully I will have some time set aside to actually sit down and watch it. Before I was gonna watch it the first time, I got really sick. And then I forgot about it for a couple weeks. And then right now when he was explaining his story, I remembered that I was gonna watch it. And I saw a comment actually on the last episode talking about Paragon Lost. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch it. I'll tell you guys how I think about it. I'm excited to watch it. I think that it'll be really cool to see an anime film based on a game that I've been playing. I'm excited to see what happens with James and see him in an anime form. I think it'll be really neat. So hopefully next time in the beginning, I'll be able to kind of break down my analysis on that anime and tell you guys about it. Also, if you guys are watching this on New Year's Eve, happy 2024 to everybody out there. Thank you so much for an amazing 2023. I am blown away at the love and subscribers and my amazing channel members that decided to become koalas. I think there's about 17 of you guys now. So thank you all so much for the support to this channel. I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying my journey as much as I am right alongside of me. Thank you guys so much for hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, commenting, and becoming a member. I appreciate the heck out of you all, and you've made the later half of my 2023 one to really remember. I'm glad that I'm spending more time on YouTube lately. It's been amazing, and I can't wait to start putting out some new content for you all soon. I'm a little bit sad that I feel like we're about halfway through Mass Effect 3 now, but I am looking forward to more games on this channel. There is one that is starting next week that I'm looking forward to putting out with you all, but I still can't help but feel a little bit nostalgic that we're coming down to the end of Mass Effect 3. I don't want it to end. That's why I don't really mind doing these like character development, lore story episodes, because I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to be done with the Mass Effect trilogy. I hope that they put 4 out soon, because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to stay away from Mass Effect. I'm definitely going to do a male Shep playthrough off screen in my own time. And I'm really looking forward to that, but there's nothing like playing through this game for the first time. It's been an experience, and I'm just not ready for it to go. I'm not ready for it to end. I think Pixel wants to say bye to you guys too. Okay, bye. We love you all. We'll see you all in the next one. Happy 2024. Bye, guys.